This is Joel. He makes $1 million a month from one YouTube channel. And the crazy part is, most of his videos are simple Zoom recordings, and they only average a few thousand views each. I've investigated his channel and discovered a stupidly simple method that anyone can duplicate. He started out like most people do on YouTube, creating videos and getting very few views. But then he stumbled upon something which would change everything. If you're anything like me, you're constantly checking how your latest YouTube video is doing, eagerly waiting to see if that video will go viral, only to be frustrated and disappointed when it doesn't. But what if even a few thousand views could bring in tens of thousands of dollars? I know, that sounds like BS, but Joel's channel only gets 100,000 views a month, but he makes $1 million, which means that every single view on his channel, he's earning $10. And with those numbers, he doesn't need to go viral. He must know something about YouTube that we don't. On the surface, his videos look really simple.
Today, we're going to talk about how to scale from 7 to 8 figures.
They could be created in just a few hours. Surely I could just copy them, hop on Zoom, record a conversation, and then make a ton of money. But hold up, there's a lot more to it that if you miss would kill any chance of success. Joel is doing something very sneaky. I mean, look at this pen. Would you want to buy it? Probably not. But what if you believed that this pen was the best pen in the entire world and you could buy it for only $1? Would you want to buy it now? Hell yeah, I reckon you would. Now, Joel doesn't sell pens. He has a service that helps social media marketing agencies get more clients, and all of his content is designed to create beliefs in people. Beliefs that would make them pull out their credit card and buy his services. All of his content is designed to turn viewers into buyers. And later on, I'll explain exactly how he turns that into $1 million a month. But if you're wondering how does he create those beliefs, I promise you it's gonna seem so stupidly simple. Let's look at his content. What do you notice about these videos? Yep, they are all in-depth free courses available on YouTube. And typically for a 12-hour course, you might expect to pay what, a few hundred? Maybe a few $1,000s? Most YouTubers give away little snippets of information in their content, and a typical 10-minute video will have an introduction, some explanation, and then maybe a few valuable points of different information. Oh, Joel is doing the opposite. He's creating super long courses that are jam-packed with information. All of the secrets, everything he knows, and then he puts it out into the world for free. And these are unheard of on YouTube, and it instantly makes him stand out from the crowd. These free courses build up a ton of goodwill with his audience. If you watched a 12-hour course by Joel, by the end you'd probably believe that he is an expert on that subject. But if you're thinking, I don't want to make a 12-hour course, no problem. He has other types of content on his channel that are a lot shorter and a lot easier to make. But let me ask you a question. Would you watch a video like this? This is a testimonial for Joel. I started working with him 6 months ago and he helped me to get lots of results, and I would really recommend working with Joel because I think it would make a big difference in your business. Nah, probably not. Let's go back and look at his channel. Look at all of these videos. Do you notice any sort of similarities? Yeah. They all look like normal podcast, interviewee type content, but they are hiding a secret. Instead of interviewing famous faces or other experts, he interviews past clients. He asks them where they started, how they got results, but specifically how his program helped them get results. It's clever because he is giving you value by showing how that person achieved success, and that makes you want to watch the video to learn how they did it. But subconsciously, it creates beliefs in the viewer's mind. The belief that they too could get results if they hired Joel and his services. When a past client is singing Joel's praises, it is 1,000,000 times more powerful than Joel just standing in front of the camera and saying, I have got loads of results for my clients and you should hire me because I'm really good and they've made loads of money. And sure, you wouldn't watch that typical boring testimonial type content, but a podcast, that is very watchable. But there is one final type of content that he makes. What do these videos all look like? Yep, they are in-depth masterclasses. Just Joel talking to the camera, explaining a subject and giving away tons of value and knowledge. He isn't trying to hold any of his secrets or knowledge back. He's teaching 99% of people for free, and it's called giving away the secrets and sell the implementation. You give away so much knowledge for free that people could go out and get results, but a small portion of people will want help to implement that knowledge. They'll want guiding through the process and that one-to-one help to actually get the results. But there is a big problem with making this quick, easy content. If you saw this video pop up on YouTube, would you want to click on it? Maybe. But if you put it next to some other interesting looking videos, would you click on it now? Come on, you're not kidding anyone. You wouldn't click on it. Joel needs a clever strategy to get views on his videos. And yeah, I know he doesn't need a ton of views, but people still need to watch his videos. If he's only getting 3 views on a video, he might as well not bother. If we go back to that example, it just explains the video literally. You don't know who Gabriel is, you don't know why he's being interviewed, and you probably don't even care about Gabriel's opinion. Sorry, Gabriel. It's just not very interesting. It doesn't make you want to click on the video. However, this is how Joel actually described the video. The idea of a student exposing everything is far more interesting. It hints at some sort of secret or conspiracy, and it makes you want to click on the video. To do this for yourself, study other channels on YouTube, see what titles work for them, and then see if you can tweak or change that title slightly and use it on your own video. For example, my #1 student exposes everything could become my #1 student reveals his secrets. Now he has people watching his videos. But what if he made a simple change that would double how much money he made from YouTube, and it only took a few extra minutes to implement? Well, that's exactly what he did. When watching a YouTube video, most people won't get to the end. They'll all drop off at different points. But not you. You're still here. I appreciate you and thanks for sticking around. Normally, the introduction is where the biggest drop-off happens. After that, the drop-off slows and people tend to stick around. If you fix the introduction, more people will be watching at the end of your video. And let's say that Joel puts a call to action near the end of his video, telling people to click the link in the video description. With a poor introduction, maybe only 25% of people would see that call to action. But if he fixes that introduction, twice as many people would see that call to action, which means twice as many customers. And I know what you're thinking. How does he fix those introductions? I've noticed a few secrets that he uses, and you can easily install these into your own channel. Joel follows 2 methods for writing an introduction. One option is kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. He will pull different sentences from the video and then mash them all up into the introduction.
Whatever you think you're doing to get clients, you got to 5x it. It's a tough niche, but it's also the most lucrative, I think, local business niche out there.
Or he will sit and speak to the camera reading out a script word for word.
So look, I know most of you guys watching this video want to make money online and hit the magical 10K per month.
And I get it. That might seem really simple, because it is, but it's not the method that matters. It's what he says in the introduction. He's not starting with some generic, "Hey guys, welcome back to another video and today." Instead, he uses short phrases that create a knowledge gap. And this is a gap between what the viewer knows now and what they want to know. A phrase that makes the viewer think, I need to know the answer to that. For example, in one introduction, he says,
I went from 3K to 13K in the span of a month.
What kind of question would that put in the viewer's mind? Surely they'd be thinking, well, how did he do that? How did he go from 3K to 13K in a month? Or in another video, he says,
I'm going to show you exactly how to get to $10,000 a month online from the comfort of your own home.
The right viewer would watch that and think, I want to know how to get to 10K a month. How does he do it? Now, let's look at another example.
We're even going to give you 2 of my favorite hacks that you can implement in less than 5 minutes to help your clients get way more leads, way more appointments, and ultimately close way more deals. And this framework is so powerful that I've used it to help over 100 agency owners scale to $100,000 per month.
Try and guess what he is doing here. Have you got an answer? Yeah, he's making it sound easy. People want to get results fast. They don't want to spend months struggling. So he pictures this video as the shortcut to getting results. But the introductions aren't just what he says. There's another technique that he uses to hook viewers in. Take this example.
20 and 17 years old, over $100,000 per month.
This next thing is going to be the most important thing by far.
In the first 30 seconds, he has 25 different video clips. When you're watching an introduction, what's the main reason that you stop watching? It's boring. So to keep you watching, Joel bombards you with fast editing. He cuts between A-roll, B-roll, and even puts text on the screen. And this doesn't give you the option of being bored. But remember, he wants to turn those viewers into buyers. And he needs an easy process for making that $1 million in a month. And Joel uses a super simple sales process. He puts a link to book a call in the description of every video. On the call, they'll talk about how they can help, how much it costs, and so on. And that's literally it. There is no big, long, complicated sales process. Because he gives away so much information for free on YouTube, people build up a ton of trust with him. So selling his services becomes easy. If he's charging $10,000 for the help, they would only need to sell 100 customers a month to make $1 million. 100. It's not some crazy big number. And if you want to learn how to get started on YouTube, then watch my free course here.